Good afternoon, and welcome to another game from the Duos and Dark Calls Fury of Dracula tournament. I am your humble host, Captain Gyro, and just me today, and I'll be taking you through the events of this game as they transpire. Hope everybody's having a good day out there. Let's watch a little Fury of Dracula. So right now, we're getting into this game just a little bit late. Whoop. What's he gonna do? Heavenly Host, there it is. That's a dead vampire right there. Yeah, die, bloodsucker. Good stuff, good stuff. Let me get the music going. Lovely. Lovely. Hey, Scott Sword, thanks for joining. How are you doing, buddy? I'm doing just fine. I just had my falafel gyro lunch for the day. And no, that's not a meme. It was delicious. Okay, so we got a knife and an escape route on Mina. Who can say what's happened here? We're getting into it a little late, but Dracula went to Zurich, and then he went somewhere else and misdirected it. Not a bad little move. We got Sister Agatha in play. Mystic Research got played. It looks like we had a newspaper reports. Sense of Emergency got used. Behind the Veil got used. Looks like even maybe did Good Luck get used? How else does it end up face up in the discard pile? Maybe... But I don't see how it could have been used against any of these Dracula cards. Who can say? Who can say what happened? Have to watch WcKaczek's recording after the fact, if you're interested. So where's Dracula now? So many possibilities. Just going with the Cologne check here. Maybe not a bad little check if Dracula... Maybe he went to Strasbourg and then Cologne afterwards, but not this time. Moving to Munich. Oh, looks like we gotta do some trading or something. Moving the two hunters both to Cologne. And we're checking Frankfurt. There's a lot of checking. A lot of movement here. Will he regret all that movement? Would he have been better off supplying? Or maybe moving Mina to Munich and she can use Psychic Bond and we could Psychic Bond Germany. Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. Does Dracula have an event? No, I don't believe he does. No. That could all change this turn, though. I mean, he seemingly, at least, has a lot of distance on the hunters. Seemingly. Might have done a circle for all we know, but maybe he'll take advantage and dark call this turn. Who can say? Who can predict the mind of a wombat? Interesting that this reckless vampire has 0 health, but this one has 4 health. Maybe, yeah, and this one has 6. How does that happen? They're all in the discard pile, so they don't really have any health, but it's interesting that it's noted that way. This one's dead, this one's not dead. What's he gonna do? You gonna dark call, Drac? You gonna wolf form? Those horses not really working out for Dr. Doolittle over here. No, it's not Venice. Now what, WcKaczek? Mina gets the yellow too. What are we thinking? Very tricky with that misdirect. That misdirect might have helped Dracula out quite a bit. Okay, she's only moving the one road to Frankfurt. Maybe we're trying to psychic bond now and figure out if Dracula's in Germany. Might be a little late for that, but better late than never, right? Maybe you'll get lucky and he actually is there, but it seems unlikely. Maybe there's a trade going on instead. I mean, you've checked Frankfurt at this point. You've tracked Nuremberg, I think. I could be wrong. You've checked Cologne. You've checked Leipzig. Yeah, no psychic bond. It doesn't seem likely Dracula would be able to even be in Germany unless he took an awkward route, like maybe through Brussels or something, if that didn't get checked. Where is Mr. Vampire Man? Where'd he go? What's he gonna mature here? Oh, okay. And it's Zagreb. That is gonna be 3 points for Dracula, but is good information for hunters too. Because now we know Dracula went to Munich, and then he moved to Zagreb afterwards, and he misdirected Munich. Which actually tells us quite a bit about where he is now. got to be in the east here, lurking about, right? Maybe he's in Baltica. Maybe he's as far as there. Yeah, you check 44. That's a good check. That tells you he didn't slip back out. You're going to want to check 58 as well. Yeah, okay. Straight to Zagreb. That makes sense too. More aggressive approach into the east with the horses. Where is he? I think he's lurking somewhere over here, like 10, 50, that whole thing. I mean, the classic Dracula move, I think, is from Zagreb you go to Sarajevo, and then you may or may not stop at Belgrade. Actually, I like Belgrade. Yeah, you go Belgrade, straight to Bucharest, then you hit 17 and 56, right? So by now, I mean, that's what you want as Dracula. You want a rumored vampire right here, right? So Zagreb cleared the next 3 spots. So 1, 2, 3. And then that would put the rumor either in... Well, you wouldn't put it in Galatz. That'd be really scary, cornering yourself like that. I think the rumor's right here in Constanta. And now Dracula's in Sofia. That's where I'd want to be as Dracula. Because now on this turn you can go to 46 or better yet 55. You go to 55. You draw the hunters further into the east to deal with this rumor. And then while they're heading into the east to deal with the rumor, you go to the Adriatic Sea and you wolf form. Likely to like 25 or 37 or something like that. Alright, let's see if he went to 50. Oh, he's there now! Oh, that changes things. So maybe there's a hide card over here. Like, there could be a hide card on top of Constanta. That wouldn't surprise me. What was that, a spy? Okay, good spy. Dr. Seward had to toss his rifle. Oh, welcome everybody. Nice lively chat going here. Yeah, what's he got? What's he got for old Drac here? Maybe a planned ambush? One's been used, but could have the other one. Could be heroic leap. Even just good old escape route wouldn't be too bad here. Now Dracula's in a spot of bother. Because on the next turn, he's going to need to move. And that's when they're going to jump him. That's when they're going to smack him down with all the big cards. Here's the escape route. Okay, good doctor came prepared. Run away! This is a tricky spot. Tricky spot for old Drac. If he wolf forms now, not really any good places to go with it. And if he doesn't wolf form, then it's very likely for him to be smacked down. Okay, that tells us a little bit. 56 is not on the trail. So he actually went... He went Sarajevo, Belgrade, Klausenberg, Bucharest. Did I get that right? Zurich cleared 3 spaces. So Zurich cleared this one. No, Zagreb cleared 3 spaces. So Zagreb cleared 1, 2, 3. Maybe he did go Galatz with Hyde. That'd actually be a neat little route. That'd be kind of a clever little route. I wouldn't be really... It'd be tough to predict that. but it's not 56. And he didn't go to Belgrade at all. At least not right before Bucharest. So this has to be 28 or 22. But what do you do now? I mean, do you... When Dracula moves, do you try to jump him with all your hunters? Or do you have Godalming go and deal with these encounters? Do you have Mina go and deal with these encounters? What do you do? It's a shame Van Helsing's so out of position because... I mean, he could potentially play janitor here if he was in more of a good position. Tomorrow, the rumor's still going to be 2 days from maturing. So Van Helsing could maybe take a train to 44, but then after that, he's going to need, like, sense of emergency or something like that. What you want is you want Van Helsing to be, like, right here in 58. And then in the next couple of days, you can just have Van Helsing kill the vampire with a stake or something like that. Tricky. People say Dr. Seward is one of the better hunters for tackling the trail. And while that's true... Oh, here's a chartered carriage. If Dr. Seward is busy mopping up the trail, usually Dracula is getting away from him. I know a lot of people, including myself, when they play Dracula, they play the whole stay away from the doctor game. Because he's so dangerous. Here's the fog. He's ambushed. Okay. Well played. So if Dracula plays the stay away from Dr. Seward game, you're left using Dr. Seward to clear up the trail, which he's well suited to do, but the issue is then that, you know, he's not really... Frequently, he's not going after Dracula in order to do that. I think maybe a slightly underrated move is to have Van Helsing deal with the trail. Now, it's difficult because you have to do a lot of trading at night with Van Helsing, so it does have its disadvantages. But it can be a really useful tactic because you can just go in with a stake, kill the vampire. Now that damage that was dealt to Van Helsing isn't dealt to one of your frontline people. They can still go in and fight Dracula without being damaged. Meanwhile, he's not really likely, even with 8 health, he's not really likely to die just from the trail alone. Although it can happen, especially with bats. Not to mention his special ability makes it so that he can take 3 bites before dying. Which means he's less in danger from a night fight. Yes, there's still claws, it's true, but I don't know. He can have a little bit of an insurance, like a safety net there. It's tough to get everything you want done because there's so much event trading that needs to be done. But if you can kind of get a lot of that out of the way and get people the cards that they need without having to do too much juggling in the long run, then yeah, you can use him to come in behind everybody and be like the safety net that takes out the encounters so that everybody else can stay on track with the count. Yeah, let's see some action here. I'm with you, Pizza Wizard. Okay, he's gone to C. I like it. Now you can just wolf form to 25, 37, something like that. Okay, we're dealing with Bucharest, but what about this rumor? Dr. Seward's not going to be able to lend a hand here. Van Helsing's too far gone out of it. Van Helsing supplying again. Here goes Mina. Well calculated, well deduced, yeah. I was also in agreement about Galatz there. But it has a hide card on it. But he didn't ambush with the hide card. Ooh, a night fight. Oh, planned ambush. You may well get your wish, Pizza Wizard. Time for some blood. Yeah, no ambush on that hide card. Maybe he couldn't do it, you know? Or maybe he had the read and he knows that WcKaczek wouldn't bother doing that without forewarned. Maybe that's what he's assuming. Alright, planned ambush, Heavenly Host. Classic 2-card combo. That'll deal with it. That'll clear that little problem right up. Now you just have Galatz. Seduction's in the discard pile. Well, Dracula doesn't have a card anyway. Here's the stake. Maybe it's double vamp. And she'll be trapped in a night fight. Oh, she has escape route though. Oh, double aristocratic? I don't know about that one, champ. Interesting choice. But, I mean, there's always a possibility. Maybe Dracula's hand was just such that he didn't have really much of a 2-card combo to play, and he just thought, well, if I'm gonna hide, I may as well throw down a crappy card and get that card out of my hand. That's the likeliest thing that I can think of. Well, let me just get rid of this aristocratic because I don't really want to use it anywhere else. Although, don't tell anybody about this, but secretly, aristocratic is a really good card. Really good card. Gets a delay, or it gets 4 points. Psh. Both great outcomes. Great outcomes. I think it's a terrific card. But it won't do everything for you. Here's the scouts. Okay, this is big. There's Genoa. Nice. Genoa Milan. Very good search on that. Now you got to move Van Helsing, right? If Van Helsing has the right train ticket, you can just move him to 36 right now. But does he have the right train ticket? Oh, he's just supplying. He's just supplying. Getting rid of the garlic. You gotta catch him in a fight now, right? Okay, Mina's in a decent position. She can threaten 37 if she plays chartered carriage, or a sense of emergency, or if there's like a renewed vigor going on. She's threatening an important space. But I think Dracula's just gonna... Maybe WcKaczek wants to move Van Helsing on to Drac tomorrow. You know, maybe Drac's gonna go to Marseille right now. I mean, that's what I would do. If I was Dracula, I'd move to 36. But you might be in a dangerous 2-on-1. But what else are you really gonna do? You know? I don't really have any other options. If you go to C and go to CAG, then you can feed. But so what? I mean, you're just gonna have the whole rest of the game and your only encounter is on CAG. You're still gonna have to do something. If you go to CAG and then you go to the Mediterranean, unless you just keep sailing, you're gonna have to land without wolf form at that point. And that's extremely dangerous, landing in one of these spaces without wolf form. Especially with CAG already on the trail. By then, there'll probably be a hunter in 36. You know, either Seward or Van Helsing will be there by then. So I don't really think you can do anything else except just move to 36. Kind of clearly his best option, I think. Yeah, you could go to 20 and start going down the boot, but I don't... If they find out you're in 20 and they have consecrated ground, then you could be dead. Now there are... Well, the discard pile actually just got reshuffled. But... What did he play? 2 Heavenly Hosts already? So maybe he doesn't have the CG. He didn't go to 36. So did he go to 37 or 20? Probably 20, right? Although 37, you get the advantage of, in the next couple turns, he could start doing the whole Central Europe gambit again. He can go to 60, and now you have to guess, well, where did he go next? Did he go to 24, 51, 41? And then once you find that out, you got to figure out where he went after that. So maybe going 37 is pretty good here, because you can eventually continue to move and lose them. I think if you can, you get somebody to 37 and check it and find out. Well, not this turn, because nobody's in position to. But, yeah, that's a good move. I like that. Oh, there's a saboteur there. It's a lair. And now he's a dead saboteur. Here's the big 2. Go to Munich. Yeah. So now if Dracula is in 37, he's only got 60 and Venice to go to. And if he goes to Venice, Adriatic's still on the trail, so he's not going to have a lot of wiggle room at that point. He's not adjacent to any hunters. So that means he did go to 20. Oh, that's huge right now. That's huge information. Dracula's in Florence, 100%. 1,000,000%. He's in Florence for sure. But there's no way Mina has the CG. That'd be crazy talk. Yeah. So now Drac's gonna go to Rome. Yeah. I mean, he could always go Venice in hopes that the hunters will go to Rome, and then he can slip away to Milan at that point. And then once Dr. Seward's moved, he can go to Marseille. That might be kind of the big brain play. The only problem is you're in a ton of danger if you do that, because all Godalming has to do is take the train straight to Venice, and then you're in like a 3 or even a 4-on-1 with no escape to sea. So that might be clever, but it might be a little too clever. Especially with Godalming's position, because all Godalming has to do is just go there. And, like, why wouldn't he? The only reason he wouldn't is because if they don't have the right ticket on him, but... Come on. Yeah, even that little train actually moves you 3 roads. Not to be underestimated. What's better, moving 2 roads with fast horses or moving 3 roads with a train? Okay. The old desperation rumor token makes perfect sense. Now we've got renewed vigor. So we're likely going to see Godalming head all the way. Yeah, check Venice first. He's not there. Now you go to Rome, and here he is. Yep. Exactly as predicted. No fog. Not yet. And now Seward can take the train or take a horse. Oh, but he's going to ambush. He ambushes with the fog! Oh, the renewed vigor stopper. Very well played, Dracula. Very well played. Might still find yourself in a tough spot here if Mina can get there. Mina only has to roll fast on the horses, and then she's there. Doesn't look like Van Helsing's gonna get there though. I think he's pretty far out of it. If there was no fog here, he might have taken a chartered carriage. Or something like that, but I don't think Van Helsing has any way of getting to Drac at this point. And Dr. Seward is delayed. Although, probably won't be too relevant, but getting a little delay is nice. Nice rumored fog. Well played. So that means he put his fog down in Valona, he went to the Adriatic, and then he wolf formed, to Genoa and put down his other fog. Really wanting to make sure he didn't get caught in a bad spot there. Looks like Dracula's holding all the cards right now. What's this encounter at Rome? What is this? It's still tough due to the fact that, I mean, he only has 2 encounters on the trail. That's not an amazing spot for him to be in. But he's keeping the hunters at bay. He's kept them off his back. Maybe he can use the next few days to say, go to sea, land at CAG, Thursday, Friday. You get a little feed in Saturday night. Sunday you go back to sea. And then by Monday you're scoring points. Yeah, this is still up in the air. Okay, Van Helsing's trading to Mina. So what is this? Is he trading her the forewarned? Is he trading her a sense of emergency? Sense of emergency. And then she can get to Drac. And she can even supply again. It's a mob. Oh, well played, Drac. Well played. Hang on to the mob until you've got a bunch of hunters on you. Classic mob in Rome. Okay. They're damaged. Not too badly damaged, but heck, I mean, even a strength on Godalming brings his health into claw range. We got Lucy's Revenge here. Alright.
Ready for some fun?
Here we go. He's clawing. He's clawing. Oh, it's a heavenly host.
No, your woman's cause is over. You must pay for your crime.
Where's he gonna deal the damage? You damage Mina, right? Yeah. Ow. What's good Almond got? The gun. What about the holy bullets? No. Ordinary profane bullets. Ho 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 ho. What's that, chat? You guys want more? Okay, I'm sorry for the sound balancing. What's gonna happen? They caught him in a fight in Rome. He left the Adriatic, he went to Genoa, now he's in Rome, but it's not a 3-on-1 because he fogged Dr. Seward in Genoa. This is interesting. I bet Mina plays the knife. I've got like 90% gut feeling she plays the knife. She might dodge. Oh, double rifle. Oh, you just got tricked. Just got tricked, Drac. I knew the knife was coming. Yeah, I knew that knife was coming. Yeah, Sister Aggie in play. That's gonna be game. No more healing for old Drac. They can punch him to death. It's all over but the crying. Go ahead, punch, shoot him with your gun, good Almond. Punch him to death. Knocked him out. KO! Right on the jaw. Sorry we were only able to bring you part of the game here. The second half, really. Yeah. Yeah, it was a very good misdirect. It was well played. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining. Hope everybody had a good time. And as always, my pleasure bringing this to you. And we'll see you for the next